What's up guys, this is Ellie and welcome back to our Let's Play of Her Story. In the previous episode we got familiar with the system and discovered quite a bit of backstory on the current case. So we figured out that victim was Simon was murdered, and the female that's being interviewed here is Hannah, although there is a name Eve, which I'd like to check out right now. There's a couple of videos, we've picked up another 4, let's check these out.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was the same from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
30th June, so that's somewhere quite close to the end.
Yes. We'd fight. We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
Why are they talking about Eve at
There was
this
no one else
point of
around.
the interview?
It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept it out. And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
Okay, why were they discussing Eve at this point? Tell me more. 43 seconds.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London, and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Okay, so nothing really relevant. Bit of like history and backstory on how they used to be friends.
My mother called me Eve.
Okay, she's Eve. And Hannah? Okay, so this was near the end. Right, what have we oops. Oh, searching blank. 271 total entries. I guess these are the first 5 clips in order.
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
And how about this? She drinks coffee.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the Glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. It's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Coffee and phone. Okay, so when she was wearing blue, she wanted black coffee. This is
Yes.
about a week.
I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from a payphone, and then headed back.
Okay, so she went to Glasgow. This 1st July now.
About 8 years back. It was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup.
She has a tattoo and she's pregnant. Okay. Doesn't show.
No. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks. Glass of water. Coffee, I guess. Milk and sugar.
Now this is 2nd July. Okay, so here she has a... Okay, wait. Tattoo. Search that. 4 clips.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago. He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
Okay, we gotta figure out what's going on. Okay, tell us about the tattoo. Are you Hannah or Eve?
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake.
Oh, wait, does this mean she's Eve? Okay, wait. Let's see these other 2 videos.
So I moved out. Got a small bed set. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion.
Oh, so Eve has the
I was
tattoo.
singing in a bar in the evenings. So I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
She doesn't exist. Why? Why would you say you don't exist?
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. Awakening dreaming.
Okay, so... Hannah, this is Hannah, and this 3 are probably Eve. Unless this is Eve too, then I'm starting to be confused. Okay, let's search for... What have we searched so far? Murder, Simon, Peter, Susan, Helen, argument, Bruce, Hannah, Eve. A blank, coffee, and a tattoo. Let's go for Glasgow. Go. Okay, this was the 27th of June. Is this Hannah or Eve? We have 10 entries stored. Let's see if we can narrow it down a little bit.
I got in the car and I drove. I just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
Okay, let's figure out what's going on.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, it must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Okay, so they found Simon's body, and on him there was a watch, and the time assumedly stopped because it's like a winding watch. So if you don't touch it, it winds down. Let's watch some more. 5-second clip.
No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
No alibi.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
Okay, there's some sort of alibi then. Hospital. 2 clips. Okay.
What's the hospital?
So far, what I piece the story to be. Let's listen to this clip first.
I don't see how it's hard. We've established I was in Glasgow when he was killed. You've spoken with the hospital.
Okay. Facts so far that we figured out. There are 3 main people in this story. Hannah and Simon, they're the married couple, and Eve, which appears to be a twin sister. And of course also met with Simon eventually. And they had came to talking. So one of them apparently murdered Simon. So I guess we're trying to figure out whether it was Hannah or Eve. Hannah seems to have an alibi, although that could be Eve. We don't see the arm. Can't remember which one claimed that the bruise was on the left or the right. So that could be a problem. Let's see. And also, if this is Hannah, and Hannah is the pregnant one, and Eve... Is Eve pregnant as well? Wait, that can't be right. Okay, so why was Simon murdered? We need the motive for being murdered. Motive. Okay, nothing that simple. Or let's see. How about okay, we figure out Glasgow. There has been some sort of issue why Hannah was driving all the way up in Glasgow. Meeting. One clip.
I think it was that time, the first time at the house, in his bed, that I got pregnant. Amazing, right? This fucking magic spell. And they say lightning doesn't strike twice. I didn't tell him. I was 3 periods. I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3. I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him. Just waited. Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday, and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both. I think she was.
Okay. That puts a spin on things. So, does that mean that the one being interviewed is Eve all the way? And no, she claimed she was pregnant earlier, so both Hannah and Eve are pregnant by Simon. Oh wow, that's a twist. Let's see if we get any hits with pregnant or baby. We have 4 clips. Let's view the last of these 4 clips before we end the video for today. 25th June, this is when
I got pregnant.
Bruce. So there was a...
Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married. Yes, I'm fine. I won't be sick again. This happens some days. I'm pregnant. It's morning sickness.
Um, 10 entries found.
No. Well, yes. He found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant.
Okay, so this should be Hannah. Should be Hannah.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince. And Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. But she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
Okay, that's kind of weird. Let's pull up baby as a search term. Right, we have 5 clips, which we shall leave for the next episode. So if you've been enjoying the series, do feel free to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Right, thanks guys for watching. I've been enjoying the game so far. Hope you're enjoying it with me. See you guys in the next video. And as usual, this is Ellie signing out.